good-looking people. Good to see you today. It is, of course, the Chatelaine edition of Cityline. Love this edition because we learned so much, including how to cook some easy apps. Claire Tansey, come on in here, my friend. Easy apps. You know, there's one recipe, because we're going to do a few, but one recipe, it's the only app recipe you will ever need. This is what you tell me.
Don't tell anybody who's coming over to my house in the next 2 months.
Yeah.
They're all getting the same appetizer.
Okay, we won't tell them. We won't tell them, and they'll be happy because it tastes so good and it's easy.
Exactly, and I'll be happy because it's easy, right?
Right.
Exactly. I love appetizers, and in fact, I often find a dinner of appetizers is just exactly what I want.
Absolutely.
So you could do that with, I mean, it's party season, right? Like
Yeah.
it is now, we are in full-on festive party season. You know, put your shoes on, it's time to go.
And your drawstring pants.
Your drawstring
go
pants.
for
I think
it.
you've done that, that's good.
Yep, elastic
Stretchy
waist.
pants.
Ready.
So in order to facilitate, you know, the versatility of the stretchy pant, we're gonna start with a beautiful cheese fondue.
Ugh. I love a fondue. I feel like people don't do fondues enough. It's super easy.
They were sort of coming back, and then they kind of went away again.
Fizzled out.
Yeah, they did. But if you have
Bring
one of
them
these
back.
like gorgeous fondue pots, and in fact, they're making new ones now that are designed to look old. I have one that's like, it's
Isn't
brand
that
new, but
funny?
it's supposed to look nice and crusty and
Yeah,
old.
all vintage.
Now, this is an amazing way to make a fondue because there are kind of two ways to make fondue. You don't necessarily know that this is the easier one.
Good.
Okay,
That's
all
what we
you
like.
need to know. So we have this massive cheese here. It's a mixture of cheddar, aged cheddar, and Gruyere.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, so it's got those
So
lovely flavors.
It's gonna have a lot of taste.
And what
It's
you're
gonna
gonna,
have
if you
flavor.
could actually sprinkle that, if you sprinkle the flour, and I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of the dry mustard.
Yeah.
Because dry mustard and cheese is, I don't know, it's magic.
Good little combo.
It's good, you know, they go together well. So what the cheese and the mustard is gonna do here is I'm gonna toss it around all of those lovely little cheese strands. And it's important I use the very fine grater.
Yes.
And now this is going to have the effect of thickening the fondue.
Okay.
So all you have to do now is we made a little bit of a roux, you know, a little butter and flour. Gonna add beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, why not?
What's the beer gonna do? Who cares? Put in the beer.
No, it's a very good question and a valid one, and it's going to add delicious flavor.
Okay, then.
And of course, Worcestershire sauce, which is like the secret ingredient for flavor, right?
Right.
So as this comes to a little simmer, I'm going to just sort of toss a little handful, and
Just
you're going
a
to
little
stir.
bit.
Maybe just another little handful more, and it's going to slowly,
Melt.
gently simmer and melt.
And come together.
Come together, and then it becomes this lovely, thick and smooth fondue. And you throw it in your little pot, maybe a little candle underneath it. And in order to make it a true kind of meal, we like to serve it with cured sausages, boiled potatoes, and then some apples and pears. So you've almost got like your full salad entree appetizer right there.
That is amazing.
And it's all coated in gooey cheese.
What's fun about this is everybody's involved.
Exactly.
There's a bit of etiquette involved, though, because sometimes you lose your piece in there.
Yeah, that's
Go in and get it.
Go in and get it, man.
Go in and get that piece. Don't,
It is
try not
yours.
to it's yours.
It is your right.
And you're allowed to go in and get it.
Just, you know, wash your
It's
hands.
fun.
That's all.
It's entertainment. Yeah, wash your hands.
Okay, so if you're looking for something a little bit more maybe party friendly, like passing around, we have these beautiful maple seared scallops. Now this is an extraordinary recipe. It takes about a minute from start to finish.
Oh, that's easy.
So
fast.
I've talked about this before. The most important thing here is getting your pan hot.
Right.
This pan has been on since we were setting up the lights about 25 minutes ago. Not quite.
Okay.
But medium
But it's
high,
hot.
it's really hot. And then the second thing with scallops, they're actually really simple as long as you do these two things. Get the pan hot and get them really dry with paper towel.
Yeah, you don't want to put them in while they're wet. They're not going to sear properly.
Yeah, so when you get a beautiful scallop in the restaurant, it's got that golden crust on it, and this is how they do it. They get the scallops nice and dry, the pan nice and hot. Then the oil goes in.
Got it.
Then the oil goes in, and then the scallops should make a rather delightful sizzling sound. Let's hope for it here.
Let's see.
Thank you very much. I'm here till Tuesday.
There it is.
There it is. There's the sizzly sound. Oh,
It's exactly
dear.
how you want it to be.
Exactly.
This is actually the sort of appetizer you do as the people are ringing your doorbell.
Exactly.
Because then it's going to be
or in
perfectly
fact,
fresh.
when they're already in and they're already drinking their martini,
Yes.
and that's when you say, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to throw on this little
thing.
This little appetizer.
You know, just whipping a little something,
You know, I've got a drink in
whatever.
one hand. You know, I'm just having a good time." And it is kind of a one-handed thing. So the thing with scallops, like I said, it takes about a minute from start to finish. So you do about 30 seconds to 60 seconds on one side, and then flip them
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave these
Yeah,
another
leave
little
them for a
second.
bit,
We're going to
that's
leave them for
okay.
a second, and then we'll come back to that.
Well, I like the fact that you're going to plate them on spinach. That's a cute way to do it, so you can actually pick it up.
Exactly. And then
That's
you can
nice.
just
Put it in. One bite.
Now, meanwhile, we're going to get to the only appetizer that anyone's going to be served at my house this year.
Okay, good.
Okay, so it's
You
a
tell me when
crostini.
it's time and I'll flip them.
All right.
What do you think?
No, it's not ready
time.
yet.
Never
Not
mind.
ready yet. Good question, though.
Go
So
ahead.
you make little easy crostinis. You just take a slice of baguette, toast it in the oven. You don't need any olive oil or anything. They just become these lovely little crackers.
Okay.
Easiest way to make a crostini. Then you top them in any number of different ways. And this is our secret.
What's the
You
secret?
roast something, then
Yeah.
you spread something on the toast, and then you drizzle.
Okay.
So these are toasted. I am going to spread on this particular toast a little bit of soft goat cheese.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Good call.
We roasted some grapes.
You done yet? No.
Not yet. Not yet.
Well, I feel like it's been a minute.
I know it has. You know where
I'm just going to check every single
We're
one.
going to start though we're going to start flipping where we started adding them to the pan.
it's
So you
too
sort of-
early. I'm
I
gonna
know,
stop
I know. We're going
now.
to get there. We're going to
Okay.
get there.
Cut
On
it
top
out.
of this goat cheese, I'm going to put some of these beautiful roasted red grapes.
See, I think that that's cool that you roasted red grapes.
I
For some
know.
reason, I would have never thought to do that.
Neither did we until someone had the idea. And we're
Someone
like,
said, go roast those
Someone
grapes.
said, go roast
See what
those grapes.
happens.
A little bit of rosemary on top there, delicious. My other favorite one, a little bit of blue cheese. Now, I
Oh,
know not
mama.
everyone's in, but if you're in, you're going to love this.
Yeah, that's a good, strong punch of flavor.
A beautiful toasted walnut. And then here is where it gets insane.
Drizzle honey.
Drizzle it with honey.
Oh, good.
And you can, if you're
Good
at the
on
farmer's
ya.
market and you see any of those crazy local honeys like buckwheat honey or clover or like any of those weird honeys,
Yeah.
this is the time.
Yeah.
This is the time.
That's what you want it for.
Indeed.
I bet you they're ready now.
They certainly are. Look at that.
Look at that. We're putting all
Yeah.
3 of these recipes on our website. That is cityline.ca. But honestly, so easy.
So
it takes some of the
easy.
stress out of entertaining.
Have fun. Have a party. You can do it.
Yeah, have a party and make it easy on yourself so that your guests are having fun and you're not the stressed out
Exactly.
host that's running all around like a crazy lady, right?
Exactly.
Okay, thanks for that, Claire.
Anytime.